Hello everyone, it's me, Sina, Sofie, and welcome to the second week, and that means the second week. It has been a week. Not really extremely exciting, but more kinda relaxed, and as you can see, it's beautiful weather outside. I just decided I really have to go out because the past days it was always like a mixed weather of extremely cold, then there was rain, there was even one day it was snowing in Tokyo, and now it's like 20 degrees and it's warm and it's nice, and I really don't know what's going on here. It'll be good. It'll be good. Brina and I, we didn't do everything that we wanted to, so we didn't go to Hakone because Sabrina hurt his foot, and therefore we decided to stay at home. We didn't want to risk everything, so we decided to continue with our own project. I was working a little bit freelance. She is drawing right now on the balcony, and yeah, she needed her time and I needed my time, so we just gave each other some space because that's something really important when you live together. Give each other space, no matter whether you're in a friendship or in a relationship. That's what we do right now. And just let's begin with the things that we did this week next to some relaxing time. We didn't go to Hakone. That's the first thing. We didn't go to Hakone because of her foot, but it's okay because next week it'll be good weather and it'll be great, and hopefully there will be finally the cherry blossom, because right now all of the smaller trees, they already have teeny tiny blossoms, and it's soon. It's very, very soon, and then we just escape the madness of the city and we go to Hakone and enjoy a really beautiful day in nature, because that's what we actually need. But that's for next week, so fingers crossed that everything works out next time. But what we did, we met two friends, a French girl and a German girl, and we spent one day of the weekend together. It was extremely cold, so we just put on our warmest clothes and we just headed out, and later on it was just snowing and raining and it was very uncomfortable. Therefore we decided, instead of just walking around in Shin Yokohama, we went to the Ramen Museum, and I really highly recommend it. Because from the outside it looks like a regular kind of museum, and you're like, what's the thing about ramen? Next to it tastes really delicious, and it looks really good when the Japanese cook it and prepare it in a big bowl and then I give it to you. The museum is basically a mix out of history part, and the other part is not all you can eat, but it is a really small town built in the cellar. Yeah, I'm not lying. It is in the cellar, so you have walked down some stairs and then you find yourself in some sort of replica of a city, and you're like, where am I right now? And well, then you just realize you are in the Ramen Museum, and there are buildings and there is like a small road, and it really looks like from the early 1900s. And it's just, how much was it? 380 yen? Then you can decide whether you would like to go into one of the teeny tiny restaurants that are in that replica city to enjoy the ramen. And that was so good. We were just able to get one medium-sized bowl and that's it. But after that we figured out, because a friend of ours told us, hey, you can actually go in every single tiny restaurant and you can get a little bowl and then you can try the different kind of ramen. A lot of people are coming home right now because it's in the afternoon. It still feels a little bit uncomfortable to do that outside and not in my room, because in my room I'm safe and no one knows that I'm doing it, filming, not other things. But they get to know about it that I'm a famous YouTuber. Kidding. So I really do that for fun. And when something comes out of it, then so be it. The Ramen Museum in Shin Yokohama was just amazing. Really, really, really delicious, good looking. Everywhere have been like tiny secrets, and you got to know in a playful way how life must have been back then. When you are in Japan, when you are in Tokyo, just hop on the train and go to Shin Yokohama. I really recommend it. The other thing that we did during that day was we decided, okay, we don't want to go home yet. Let's do some karaoke. And it was just a blast because I went to karaoke bars before in Germany and in Ireland. You have to do it. And it was just how I imagined. We just rent a room and we went into the room. It was super tiny because depending on how people you are, you get a bigger or a smaller room. And so you had the iPad and you were able to click on different songs to go to the search bar, and you were able to choose from a lot of different songs. So the library is just massive. We were looking for a specific artist and was there, even though artists that are not well known, it was still there. And so we were just sitting together, got a couple of drinks, and we were just singing, and it just felt so good. It was just so funny because we were sitting in that little cabin and we just sang and had so much fun. Don't need to be a professional to do it. When you love music, just meet some friends, go to karaoke and sing as loud and as much as you want. It can get a little bit pricey depending on where you go. Therefore, I just let you know in the comment section below where we went during that day and where actually the Ramen Museum is and how to get to the karaoke. Some little secrets that we keep between each other. And other big thing that we did this week, it was time for the Pokemon Cafe. Yeah, I'm a little nerd and I already talked about it last week in the first blog that I really like Pokemon and some other series. We went to the Pokemon Cafe in Tokyo. Almost there, just 3 stations to... or maybe 1. Yambashi. And we're at the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon Cafe, and we're so looking forward to it because it was on our bucket list for 3 years, like always in 3. Yeah, and we're hungry for lunch and it'll be amazing and extremely kawaii.
Super kawaii.
Super kawaii.
Too kawaii.
Too kawaii. There's no such thing than too kawaii. We just went there. We had to book a table in advance. When you go on holiday to Japan and you are a fan like me and you would like to go to the Pokemon Cafe and then you just figure out, hey, why can't I go there? Oh, because I have to book in advance. Otherwise you can't go there. That would be pretty sad. And it already happened to me twice because I just forgot about it, or everything was booked out because it's booked out very often. And yeah, therefore I gonna prepare a video for you. There will be one. Maybe when I share this vlog it'll be out, but I don't think so because I have to prepare it as well. Yeah, the Pokemon Cafe was everything that I've ever imagined and a little bit more because the... Ooh, hello girl. It's a bit windy, hey? Food was great. A lot of people were saying in the internet the food is not so great, it's not high quality, and others were like, yeah, it's cute, but the portion is not that big. Brina and I went there and we were just amazed how big and filling the portions was. And it was totally enough because we had a shake next to it, and Brina had even a dessert, like a really massive tower kind of thing. It's called the Eve Tower. And the really great thing about the Pokemon Cafe is that you have the menu in Japanese, but you also have the menu in English, and therefore you never will have a problem while being there. The waitresses are really patient. That's actually something that I experienced in Japan. Everyone at least seems very patient with foreigners. I and Brina, we at least try to learn Japanese and we are really dedicated to do so. But when you're just in the beginning and you don't know as many words you actually want to, it gets very difficult, and sometimes they speak very fast and it gets complicated at some point. But when they feel and they hear and they see you really try and you really want to, it's such a good feeling, and you really appreciate each other a lot, and that's something that actually happened in the Pokemon Cafe as well, because first they were speaking Japanese very, very fast, and we're like, what did you say? I guess I know what you tried to say, but can you speak a little bit slower or a few words in English? We didn't say that, we just thought that. And the waitress, she instantly switched to English. She showed us the verification mail that you really booked the table, and after that it was really not a problem. We were just sitting down, we had to wait some more minutes before we were directed to our table, and it was great. During the other days we didn't do so many things outside because of Brina's foot. As I mentioned like many times before, it already got better, so don't worry about it. Because of that, we just decided, okay, the other days we stay at home, we follow and continue with our project. So I prepared the vlog for you guys. I prepared a series that I really would like to show to you at some point. It will be called How Does It Work in Japan? When you're thinking about it to go to Japan, but you're not sure what kind of things I actually have to prepare, what kind of things I actually are able to prepare, just check out my channel, and there is How Does It Work in Japan, and you can be happy because you already know a lot of things that I didn't know in the beginning, and you're just got to go and whoa, you fly to Japan, and you don't really need to worry about anything anymore except how to come here and how to have a good time. And that's what I really would like to do next to the weekly vlogs. So I love to do it because it's fun and it really feels like you're sitting there and we talk to each other, even though I'm just talking and you're just listening. Yeah, so good so far. Hit the notification bell, like, comment, subscribe if you didn't do it already, and I would say we're gonna see us next time. Weekly vlog adventure. Bye. Let's go, guys.